Hello and welcome back in, my fellow living room guitar players. This is the Living Room Guitarist. My name's Dan, I'm your host. Here in 2023, we are rolling through the new year. Love to have you as a guest on the show here. Contact me anytime. It's livingroomguitarist@gmail.com. Why am I holding a cup of dark roast? Because it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, that's why. I'm just going to set this down and we'll film ourselves another episode here. Grab your six string. And let me tell you what I kind of have in mind today. Just a really simplistic tune. I mean, you'll see it's very simplistic. And this goes back to a couple of months ago. I mentioned on a prior episode that I was having a conversation with a gentleman back in November who had just recently picked up the guitar. He hadn't been only been playing for a handful of months. And he was talking about, yeah, it's going to take me a while to get good and learn all these things. And I'm like, you know what? You know, you can have a lot of fun with just really basic, open stuff. You don't have to get too crazy to make beauty. And so I did an episode based on that. Just some little thing I came up with at the top of my head there. And I was kind of having another one of those moments recently where I'm just thinking, you know, let's just start picking out whatever, you know, and then just see what happens. So I found myself just kind of sitting there and just using these top three strings and just kind of going back and forth. And I ended up in the key of A, just moving around on that third string down. You know, but you can just sort of discover some things. Just hammering on there. So just moving around just in that order. So 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, first string, third string, second string, and just kind of playing with that D. Now it's an A. Just hammering on different places. Simplistic, but sometimes that's living room playing. You know, I mean, just take just the most basic thing, and it can be beautiful, or you can make it beautiful. Maybe because you're more skilled than I am. But all I'm doing is just plucking out those top three strings and just playing with that third string down around the fretboard. And, you know, just a couple little embellishments here and there, just to see what kind of different flavors I can give it. But it's just sort of fun. Don't worry about making mistakes, It's not a finished product. It's just something to noodle around with in your living room. Just hammering on that third string down in different places. Back on 4 and 5, slides. Lots of opportunity here for your creative energy. Just moving around. You know, so it's in A, I guess. So sometimes I'll bring in that that fourth string down a little bit too. But always kind of coming back to this little home bass. So if you ever took your typing class when you were in your 9th grade year of high school or something, and talked about home row for your fingers on the keyboard. Well, this is sort of home row in this little tune for our fingers here. Just that 7th fret, 3rd string down as you pluck it out. Just move it around and let your creative energy just flow. Just see what happens. And then coming down, I'm bringing that 4th string down here, so I'm just making an A. Whatever you want to do to finally get back here. This is why I'm not a fingerstyle guitarist. Buzzy, buzzy, buzzy. Mr. Accuracy. So play around with this in your living room and just see how much fun you can have. What I eventually did, I worked my way back to that open A, and then I just played with the bass note here, making an A chord, just moving that 3rd string down, 2, 1, 0, and then bring it up to the 2nd string down on the 2, 1, 0, and then I go to F, G, and then to A. So when you get to this part here, just pick it out, however fast or slow you feel like it. And then I wanted to strum something there, so I just did B flat, and then an A, and bringing in that 2nd string up on the 3rd fret there, and then a G. Almost like a version of a G6. I just let go of everything except that G note, and I take the 2nd string up on the 2nd fret, and then let that go, and just play that cheap G. Okay, so it's B flat, and then a 2nd time B flat, A with this other little note here, and then a G. I change it up when I get to that G. I do a little bit differently. So I'm just going to hit that G by itself, and I'm going to bar the bottom 3 strings on the 2nd fret, so I leave that D note open, so it's... And I just bring in that 2nd string up on the 3rd fret, right? Using the back of my fingernail here. I could hold a pick in my mouth and grab it real quick, but remember what happened to poor Dave Van Halen. I think actually from the smoking, let's not... And then just find a way to get back to that A. And then you can end it however you want, or take it in whatever direction you want. I just thought it was fun to kind of play with that, and I love me the 7ths. So it's just, B flat, A, with that note, G, and then a cheap G from that 6th. Got a lot of possibilities there, but it all just based on that little simplistic little picking pattern there, just on those top 3 strings. just playing with that third string down. Join us on the next episode of The Living Room Guitarist. Love it if you were right here in the living room with me, talking about your guitar journey, your relationship with this instrument, and bring your creative energy into this little project here for 2023. We'll see you on the next episode. Thanks so much.